afternoon, or evening. I am printing still some pages to make myself an Advent journal, and I thought I would share it with you guys. I've been using this Advent this year, The Art of Advent, and I covered it in my last live, but it's really, really wonderful. It's from 2018, the Archbishop of York's Advent from 2018, and it's really, really good. And I keep finding myself wanting to journal as I go through it. It's just like a real deep dive, really thought provoking, excellent Advent. And so I decided that I would make myself a journal for it. Good morning, Vicki. Hi. Hey, Susie. How you doing? Watching while working. I'm jumping on before I go to work. I had a little extra time on my side this morning, so I decided to go for it. So I have a couple of kits here that are all from Tsunami Rose that I'm using, and I just thought they were perfect. So let me flip it over. This is a faith-based Christmas journal kit. I'll have to look it up and link it down below for you so that you know. And then she has like a tea-dyed lace kit that I added to it to print on the backs of these pages. And then this is also a part of it, and I really love these pages with like the graph paper and the quotes and the angels all about. This is all about art, the art of Advent. So I thought this was a really great kit that would go really well with the type of Advent that I'm doing this year. It looks like just a bunch of, old artwork, which is perfect for what I'm doing. And then there's a few pages like this. Prayer is the best armor against all trials, and never doubt the power of prayer, stuff like that. So let's get to it. There's also some pages like this. I try to mix it up, variety. So this is what I'm working with. After the live, I will leave all of this stuff linked for you down below. I'm also going to, not in this video, but coming up, I am going to be making last minute Christmas cards because I need Christmas cards at the last minute. Fitting, right? I got a kit from Tsunami Rose last night. It's $4.99 for the kit. You could make easily just hundreds of cards from it. It's just amazing. It's less than $5, and I'm gonna use it. So I'll be making that. Be on the lookout for that. Now I like torn pages. I like texture, so I'm just using a metal ruler. You don't have to have this kind of metal ruler. I just like the grip that I get. But here's another metal ruler. I have a few because sometimes my rulers don't make it back where they go, but most of the time they do. I'll be saving these little strips. These will be great for my Franken paper. So I will be saving those. All right. How are all you guys doing? Hi, Sala. How are all of you guys doing today? It's Friday. Yay. And I'm not working this weekend. It's awesome. Next week is my kids' last week of school. Yay! Christmas break is coming. I'm so excited. And then my son will actually be not returning back to the public system. He'll be homeschooled again. And I'm excited about that. So there will be some change in the new year. What else is going on? Oh my gosh, we are just really enjoying the World Cup right now. So good. I mean, we've been enjoying it since it started, but tomorrow we're going to a local British pub, and we're going to watch the game and watch England play France in the afternoon. Let's see, this morning I think it's is it Portugal and Croatia that's playing each other, I think. No, it's Brazil, Croatia. My husband will be watching that game. I'll be working. But I'm sure I'll hear it. I will hear what's going on. So I don't know if there's any soccer fans out there, but we sure are. My husband especially. He's the one that got me into it. And funny enough, when he was in high school, he played soccer. And one of my good friends, her brother, was on his team. And I used to go and watch them play, and I didn't know my husband yet. I do remember thinking he was pretty cute, though. So it was funny. We met in college and figured that out. You know, sometimes destiny has us cross our paths before we even know it. Kimmy girl, hi. How are you? Barbara, hi Barbara. It has been a while. I'm getting back in it though. I took a long break. For me, a month is a very long break because used to I would put out 3 videos a week. I don't know when I will return to that kind of schedule. I won't say that I won't, but I just don't know when I will. But I am getting back into it. I'm finding space again for my hobby, which is so excited. Hi Shay, how are you? Oh, cool. Vicky is making tags for the store that sells her cards. They called yesterday and ordered Christmas tags, cards and tags. How wonderful, Vicky. I love that. Oh, I just think that's fabulous. Yes, Barbara. It was a forced break. And I didn't even know how badly I needed it. But I did. And it was so good. And now I'm just fired up and ready to come back. I have been making a video to show the highlights of 2022. I've just kind of been putting together a video, end of the year video. And my gosh, 2022 for Bitty Penny was absolutely phenomenal. I don't know, you know, I can't even think about like trying to top it or anything like it, but I want to honor it and I want to celebrate it because it was such a dynamic year. And it's been a lot of fun making that video. So that'll be coming out sometime soon. I'm good, Shay, much better now. There's been a lot of stress, a lot of challenges. But we're good. We're coming on the other side of it, I think. How are you? Did you get your groceries back? You guys, Shay was grocery shopping and someone stole her groceries while she was putting them in her car, which that's a whole thing and I didn't know it. I can't remember what they call it, Shay, but I saw a quick little 4-minute thing on it. It's a big thing in Houston, Texas, which is just a couple of hours from me. I'm in the Austin area. But there's like a whole, they've even got a word for it now. You know what? It happened to my mom not that long ago. She was taking groceries into her house, which it's even, I don't know, it's one thing to be in a parking lot, but when it's in your own neighborhood and your front yard, it's a little more disturbing, I think. I don't know, it's all disturbing, but yeah, someone she was taking groceries into the house and she came back out to get the rest of the bags and the rest of the bags were gone. Somebody else already took care of those for her, only she didn't get to keep them. So it's definitely a thing going on right now. Unfortunately, I'm almost done tearing paper, so I know this is probably like watching glue dry, but this is how I do it. You know, I didn't think my printer could print borderless, but it can, and I still don't use that feature. I just print these so that the entire image is printed. I don't print them, I don't scale them to fit the page. You could do that, but I just print them as they're designed to be printed, and then I tear off the edges, and it works great. It works for me. So I'm almost done. I think I just have one more sheet. Yep, after this one. In case you're wondering, I printed this on 26-pound cardstock, so it's just slightly heavier than 20 pound. I bought a big case of it a few months ago, and I'm really liking it. It's a Hammermill. It's environmentally friendly, like, as far as I know, that's what it says. Like, from renewable, sustainable, something like that. I don't know. I know. Yeah. Oh, Shay, I'm sorry. That's so unfortunate. Well, I thought I would cheat last night. My son had to stay after school for orchestra practice. He's playing the violin this year. And don't worry, when he's homeschooled, he'll still be playing the violin because he'll go to private lessons and they have recitals, so it'll be great. Anyways, I picked him up late after school yesterday, and I was like, oh, you know, I'm going to run to the grocery store because we definitely needed groceries. I was like, I'm going to get a rotisserie chicken. I'm going to make my life easy. I won't have to cook tonight. Start making people's plates. I always serve the children first. And I get around to making my plate, and I see that the chicken breast isn't fully cooked. And I was like, everybody stop. There was a little bit of blood. I didn't want to tell them that. I didn't want to completely like freak them out or repulse them, but yeah, there was some blood, and I was like, had to pop it in the microwave, had to cook the chicken the rest of the way in the stove. Oh gosh. I don't know. I think and then no one really wanted to eat it, so it would have been better if I just cooked dinner. Oh, brother. All right. So now I've got all my pages. They're all torn. Thanks for sitting with me through that. Yeah. Right, Shay? I know. I know. Cabbage rolls are good. I love cabbage. Okay, so let me organize these pages now. This one, I accidentally, like an 80-pound piece of paper snuck its way in there. So let me get these organized. All I want to do is I know that one side is going to have the angels, and then so I need to separate the ones that look like that into their own pile. And like this, okay. I don't know how I did it evenly. I wasn't even planning it or orchestrating it, and it just was meant to be. It just all worked out that it's all piles of 3. I printed 12 pages in all. So now I just need to alternate them. I kind of like pattern and repetition, so I'm actually going to fold, I think, all of my angels to be on one side. But then I'm going to alternate what the end sides look like to give myself some variety. I'm going to use this one. I just chose this one over this one because they were like too close for me and too repetitive, so I'm going to put this one behind here. See, it just gives a little bit of variety having this here. Then we'll put one of these in. Now, I realize that a lot of people probably would like to make themselves an Advent journal like in October or November, not on December 9th. But hopefully this still motivates you. If you ever find a book, if you're doing a Bible study, it doesn't have to be faith-based, but I'm just giving that as an example. Or you're, you know, part of a book club, and, you know, just, or if you end up wanting to do an Advent journal the way I am, I just told myself it's not too late. I didn't know how, you know, inspired I would be and by this Advent that I'm using. And it's just not too late. You know, I don't have to cut myself off on at the end of December. It's not a race. There's no prize for doing your Advent and, you know, not having it go over Christmas Eve. So, you know, if I need time to catch up and to fill my journal out, then that's okay. I'm not late. I'm right on time. That's what I'm telling myself. It's okay. Perfectionism is so overrated. I'm a recovering perfectionist, you guys. I used to be like such a perfectionist. Blah. You probably can't even, like, that's probably not what you would guess if you've watched my channel for very long. Like I said, I'm recovering. I no longer associate that with a strength necessarily. I used to think it was a strength. It's not anymore. Okie dokie. Now, I think this is going to be my centerpiece. So I'm going to fold this one differently and pop it in here. And that will be my centerpiece of my journal. It's just a little thing, and that's all I need. I don't need a big, huge journal. I just want to capture some of the like heartfelt messages and epiphanies. Advent to Epiphany, it sure is, that I'm capturing in this season. Okay, let's see. Oh, I know, aren't these papers amazing? Brian, how are you? So good to see you. You got it, Sala. You got it. It's Brian. He's there. Yay. Well, become a recovering perfectionist. Join me. It's beautiful over here. There's a lot of grace and mercy and laughter. So just leave all that perfectionism behind. Okay. All right. So I have a journal now, but I need to sew it together. I also need to think about what cover I want. What kind of cover? You know, I think I'll just use a file folder. That'll be nice and quick. Let's just use a file folder. I'm sure lots of y'all have file folders too. So I'm just going to grab this 8.5 by 11 file folder. Okay. And I'm going to give it a little bit of space at the top, but not too much. And y'all know, I'll just Franken paper this right up. Now, because I have these lights, I don't know if y'all can see that. See that line there? Yeah, I'm just going to cut along the line. Yay, Brian. I love hearing that. I mean, I wish it wasn't just for once you're feeling pretty darn well, but I'm glad you're feeling well. That is wonderful news. That is really, really good to hear. I'm doing well too. You know, there's just these seasons, right? Some seem to last longer than others, but they're just seasons. That's what I tell myself. Look, we have a cover, you guys. And don't worry, I'll keep this. They would be great for tags. Miss Vicky's making tags this morning. This would be, if you live next door, Vicky, I would run it right over. This would be good for some tag making. So I'll keep these strips of file folder and use it some way, somehow. Okay, we have a cover. Now, of course, this cover, we can make it super fun. So I'm going to go ahead and stitch in it first. I'm going to check my pages, but I'm pretty sure they're just fine. Just before I stitch, it's a good habit just to kind of go through and make sure you don't have any pages upside down. Also, you know, all the wording is right side up. And then, like, because I have these smaller pages, I'm just positioning them, you know, to be probably on either side of the string, but the string might just catch them. We'll see. But just go through real quick, make sure everything's lined up, everything's upright, and then you don't have to rip out your string and start over, because it's not really all that fun. Okay, I wish this kit in particular comes with so much ephemera and tags and envelopes and bookmarks. I mean, it comes with all kinds of stuff. I wish I would have printed that stuff. I just printed my pages, so but that's okay. There's time to print those other things. We just won't have it. Maybe I'll do a part 2 where I can do like the embellishments and stuff. So now I'm just eyeballing this and poking 3 holes. Because I made this half sheet, or the smaller sheet, my middle page, it's real easy for me to make sure I'm catching it. And then I lined them all up the same. Oh, this one's being tricky. It's gonna be tricky. There we go. So I don't have to worry about awkwardness because I lined these little pages all up the same throughout the book. I know that I've caught all 3 of them. I didn't catch them with my clips, but I caught them with my needle. So needle and thread. I'll catch up to y'all. Bye. Have a wonderful day. Or night. It's your nighttime. Have a wonderful night. Where does this string begin and end? Okay, I'll just grab a different one. I cannot tell. Ooh, this one's pretty. Don't mind that. I like this light purple. We'll use it. I love embroidery floss before I get a hold of it. Then it becomes a mess. Okay, so we're just going to do 3 lengths here. 1, 2, 3. I don't mind it being a little extra. Okay. Bye, Barbara. Take care. It's so good to see you. You as well. And good luck in physical therapy. I hope they get you all worked out. Thanks for coming by. All right. So where do I think I actually want my string on the outside because I think I'll put some charms on it. So I'm just going to leave my string out here. You know, I think this process can be intimidating for some when they're first getting started, like making journals and stuff, but it's really not difficult. All right. We're already almost done with the binding here. There we go. So Vicki, did you already have a bunch of cards made that you can take to the shop, or are you having to make a bunch of stuff to take to the shop to sell? Just curious. All right, I'm gonna leave my string nice and long because I want to put charms on it. I'm probably not gonna do my cover with you guys this morning right here because I want to use more printables from Tsunami Rose that came in this kit. And I don't have them printed, and I'd have to leave my desk, and that would be a really boring live for you guys. If I'm talking to you from across the room at my computer, that would be lame. So let's see. What else can we, I don't know if we can do anything else with this journal. This journal may be pretty much done for now, but we have a cover started. We have the pages sewn in. And it doesn't need to be overly complicated. It's just a place for me to reflect on the Advent and write about it. And so I'm actually really excited about it. I'm liking it. I don't need tuck spots. This is a writing journal, so I don't need tuck spots. I do want to add some ephemera and fun things, but I'll just do that as I go. I will make a part 2 and do the cover. It may be a recorded one. Christmas cards were done. Well, that's awesome. Let's see. I have a couple more minutes. I can't wait to make the Christmas cards with the kit that I got last night, but let's see. What do I have? Let me just grab something. I have a bunch of card kits. Let's see. I'll be right there, you guys. I'm just grabbing some paper and things. Let's see. I just reached in and grabbed a bunch of stuff. Let's see what happens. I've got Maggie Holmes. Can't ever go wrong with that. This is some really awesome paper. My friend Helen. Hi, Mel. Welcome. How are you? Oh, thank you. You talk to your projects too. Yeah, welcome. You're in the right place. This gorgeous paper I bought from Stampin' Up! A couple of years ago. And it's so hard to cut into it, but look at this paper, you guys. I love photorealism, the way they've been adding it. I don't know if it's still a thing, but there for a while it was a thing. My friend Helen, Crafty Mama Diaries, she donated a bunch of cards to me one year for the local nursing home, and she used this paper, and I had to have it, and I think I got it like on their clearance rack, and now I've never used it because it's so hard. Maybe, you know, I make digitals now. Maybe I need to save a sheet of each design and be inspired and make digitals. I mean, I just don't have images that are this gorgeous, but I do have some beautiful images from my garden. So maybe I just need to be inspired and create some digitals like this so that we don't have to worry about the fact that you can't get it anymore. Oh my gosh, I just love it. So most beautiful paper. Maybe you have something like it, or maybe you have it. It was called Feels Like Frost. Okay, let's see. I got this random pack. This looks like Maggie Holmes. And then I don't know if y'all saw my cards from the Card Maker Success Summit this year, but in the summer I was a part of the Card Maker Success Summit and I used this kit. So let's use this for some cards. I love Prima because they give you 4 of each design. I don't feel so precious about it when I use Prima. Let's use some of this. This was such a beautiful collection. I had gotten it at scrapbook.com, and you might still be able to find it there. I really don't know. And you might be over your Christmas making. With me taking a break, I'm not. I didn't craft, and so I'm not. I just grabbed, okay, there is a theory or a philosophy I was using just now when I was grabbing paper. I was grabbing paper with large designs, small designs, and then what I considered like medium designs. And of course this is like a cut apart, but if I flip it over like this, this is a little more medium versus this, okay? That's a pretty, every page is pretty, what am I saying? And then I have the chipboard pieces, so let's just make a quick couple of cards. Pretty sure this paper is like 8 by 8. And I'm not even measuring. Desiree would be so proud. Let's see. I want to do a 5 by 7. Let me go ahead and cut my card base real quick. Okay, 5 by 7. So this goes to 10. And then 7. I need to, and I keep saying this, I think like every time I hang out with you guys and make a video, like, oh, I need to make more card bases. And I do. But I haven't done it yet. Okay, now I have my card base. I can kind of see like, oh yeah, that's not gonna work. I need to trim a little more off. I was wanting to save some of this, but I kind of want to, I know what to do. I'll use my big Black Friday purchase. I purchased this for $1, basically $2 at Harbor Freight this year. That was my Black Friday purchase, but I really needed it. So what I'm wanting is, I still want to use this blue paper, but I also want to tuck things behind like Santa's big belly. I get you, Santa. I understand. I got the belly too, buddy. All right. So I can't decide if I really like it. I feel like the blade moves a little much for me, but we'll see. It's sharp. Just have to be careful. My kids are going to see the Nutcracker this weekend with their grandparents. That's going to be so fun. It's a tradition. They try to go every year. It's a wonderful production, and the children just love it. My kids love the Nutcracker. Sparkle Heart was in ballet for years. So, and my son just has always had like an affinity with the Nutcracker. So we'll cut around the Nutcracker here. Yeah, so we have an exciting weekend coming up. We're going tomorrow to the pub. It's like a pub and restaurant. It's like a gastropub, a British one, to watch England and France. So that's tomorrow's big plan. And then Saturday, the kids are going to the Nutcracker. I have a tech call. If y'all didn't know it, I'm hosting Craft Roulette at the end of the year. I'm so excited. Last year, I was the guest for New Year's Eve, and this year I'll be the host while Mary's out. So we have a tech call on Sunday. That's going to be fun. Okay. Let's look at this again. See what we're going to include here. We also have these wonderful pieces. I wonder if that Santa is the same size as this Santa. Let's pop them out. Not quite. Almost. That would have been interesting. I really like this angel a lot. Oh, you know what, you guys? I'm going to have to use one of these angels on the journal I just made. On the cover. Christmas greetings to you. I like that up there. I think this Christmas tree would be kind of fun to tuck behind Santa, so let's go with that. Oh, you just used some of this paper, Vicki? Oh, how funny. I love it. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, Big G, how are you? Long time no see. I hope you're doing well, enjoying the holiday season. Okay. I think we can kind of move it up and make the tree even seem grand, more grand. Here we go. So, but we got to fill in. I like this Merry Christmas. We can't put this Merry Christmas under here because I don't think Santa can handle that kind of pressure. Let's see. Maybe we can. Maybe what we can do is use foam tape to stabilize Santa's belly and the Nutcracker's head and kind of do it like this. I'm liking it. I kind of want, because this is a little bit narrow, I'm wanting one strip, and we do have this deer paper. Let's just give it a try out and see. Yeah, I think he's just about the right size. Okay. It's coming together. Just trim off a wee little bit. That guy. Yeah, my goal is to send out Christmas cards this weekend. I told myself yesterday, because we have only gotten one, I was like, okay, I'm not the only one late this year. I'm going to give myself grace. I know I'm not the only one late this year. Okay. I think we have a card, you guys. What do y'all think? Yeah, I know. Me too, Jara. Like, I had to take a month off of here to just take care of life since this is my hobby. But I'm back. And I'm so happy to be back. You know, when you have to leave something, you find out how much you love it, whatever. I always knew I loved card making and junk journaling and all of that. There was no mystery there, but I certainly missed it. I'm trying to use up my hoarded supply of foam tape because it doesn't get better with age. It just doesn't. In case you were wondering, it does not get better with age. It's not like wine. Okay, I need to glue some things down, so let's do that real quick. Everything's loose. So I'm just going to glue this piece here. Okay. And now I'll glue the whole thing down. Whoa, come back. I gotta go soon. Gotta get to work. Gotta go to work. Okay. All right. Tuck in the Christmas tree. Now, we'll use this foam tape under Santa's belly. That'll work. Just to give him a little extra support. And let's pop one of these underneath the Nutcracker as well. I'm going to go ahead and take the release tape off both sides, because this is a tiny job. I don't want to be trying to fuss with it. There we go. Yep, that'll pop his head up. Okie dokie. I can't tell if this... I don't think that's a sticker. So we'll just put glue on it. Tuck in that Merry Christmas. Okay. And then glue, if I can, glue Santa's belly to it. Well, that's fun. Just said, this year for our church Christmas party, I put together card kits for 31 cards for some of our stateside missionaries, and our youth got to put them together. It was so much fun. That's so great. Hey, Debbie J. I missed you while you were in Texas. I didn't see your message that you were coming. Then I caught a bit of your live when you were here, and I'm so bummed. I would have loved to seen you next time. Okay, let's put this angel on. Hey, I also, everyone, Debbie J is having a hop today. I think it's at 3 o'clock, isn't it, Debbie? I'm trying to keep up. I am trying to get back in the mix. So she reached 4,000 subscribers on her YouTube channel, and she's doing a hop. And thanks for the invite, Debbie. I was just too busy. I was not committing to anything at the time because I wasn't making videos. I wasn't making cards. I wasn't doing anything. But I'm going to hop along and watch and be a fan because I just love you. So these just soft corn flour flatback pearls haven't gotten put away. They just keep getting put on every card I make lately. All right. This card's no exception. We're going to pop some pearls on it, and then I'm going to go to work. Only the inside's not done. Well, shucks. We got to do the inside real quick, and then I'll go to work. Can't leave it undone. I can't stand it when I don't do the inside of the card and I leave like it's done, and then when I come back, it's like I can't send it if it's not done. And you know, it's just like, ah, bitty penny. Finish your card. So we're gonna finish this card. I'm just gonna use this piece of paper again. So it's cool that we use that angel because she will be on the inside as well. Ooh, I'm really liking that card, you guys. So it's pretty beautiful for just a random act of card making. Okay. We'll do 6 3/4. There we go. Debbie, tell us about your hop. Like, is it Desiree? Hey, is your hop? What? Tell us about your hop. Go ahead. Fill us in. I do think it's at 3, right? And I'd love to know. Okay, let me cut this piece. Okay, I am just making this piece like a matted layer. Desiree, you would have been so proud of me when I was making the cover of this card. I didn't measure. I was like, Desiree would be so proud. I usually have to measure everything, but I know with your Simplicity series, you usually don't. So I always think of you if I decide to go completely rogue and not measure something. Ooh, I kind of like this centered with this on the edges. What is the other side of this? Ooh, I like that even better. Let's do that. Okay, Almost done. Oh, thanks, Desiree. Oh my gosh, Desiree, did you see Joanna Clouth do, and I'm probably butchering her last name, but she did many junk journal ornaments yesterday. I don't know, a couple of days ago, a week ago. I just saw it yesterday. I'm trying to catch up. Anyways, she made these beautiful journal ornaments, and I was like, I know somebody who does that, and I wondered if you had seen hers. I'm gonna make one. I want to make a journal ornament that goes on our tree, and we can write, like, you know, like have a picture from that year of the kids, and then maybe write what they got or whatever, just something about Christmas that year. I think it would be so cool. And then I have all these pictures of my kids with Santa. There we go. Had to take care of some spam. Yes, go search for them. It's amazing. So Debbie's hop today is, it's a live hop with a few recorded videos thrown in for good measure. The theme for the hop is thank you. Well, that makes sense. I love it. All right, you guys. So let me recap what we made real quick, and then I got to hop out of here and go to work. This girl's got to go to work. So I'll be going first. Oh, at 11 a.m. and redirecting to Not Too Shabby tomorrow. Oh, I thought it was today. Oh, I'm glad I asked then. I don't want to be spreading misinformation. Okay, so the first thing I did was this journal. It's for my Advent. I'm doing this art Advent, which I keep recommending to you guys. It's really awesome. It's a deep dive though, and it does bring up a lot of stuff, which I in turn want to journal about. So I made myself this journal to record my thoughts. This is all Tsunami Rose printables. It's a couple of kits. Like this one I think is $4.99. This one is a huge kit with like tons and tons and tons of pages. I think it's under 20. And then another kit. So I'm also going to be doing last minute Christmas cards with it's less than $5, but basically a $5 kit from her shop coming up here pretty soon. But yeah, I just made myself this quick little journal that I can write my reflections about my Advent with. I cut the file folder for my cover, and I'm going to decorate this later. I just don't have the stuff printed that I want to use. And then we threw this card together, which I really like. And now I have another Christmas card to send. So that's it. That's what I've got for you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Definitely go check out the hop. Desiree, definitely go check out that ornament video. I think you're really going to love it. And are you going to share your ornaments? I don't know. I would love to see them as all. And I will see you guys soon. I have been working on a couple of videos, so I'll have those out. I'm back, baby. I'm back. So thanks for being here. Thanks for holding tight while I took a break. I appreciate all of you guys so very much, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Thanks, Big G. Thanks, everybody. Bye.